Welcome to today's session. Today we are discussing about software engineering design concept. That means design in software engineering. Design is the one of the most important step in software development life cycle. So in software development life cycle consisting of different pages, requirements analysis, design, implementation, testing, maintenance, like that. So design is the one of the process in the development cycle. Diagrammatical representation of a system is also called as a design. Design means it is the diagrammatical representation of a system. How to perform the action, how to execute that system, how to execute functionalities of the system, so how to related one functionality to other functionality, so that is clearly represented using diagrammatical representation. So the design of a system is initially a view or a print plan for solution for the executing system. So the design of a system is represents the plan or solution for the executing system. So modularity is the one of the thing in the design. In design, modularity is the one of the thing. Modularity means module. A system contains collection of modules. Each module is implemented in separately and interconnected to each other. Every system consisting of collection of modules. So one module is connected to other module, or some modules are independent modules and some modules are connected modules. So all are implemented in software development. Modularity helps in the system debugging. Debugging means bug means error. Debugging is the process of finding and remove the errors. Debugging is the process of finding and remove the errors. So modularity is helpful in debugging process. There are two main criteria in modularity. One is coupling, another one is cohesion. One is coupling, another one is cohesion. Coupling. In a software system, one module is connected to another module. One module is connected to another module. So, in software development system, modules are implemented separately or modules are implemented combinedly. So, one module is connected with the another module. One functionality is connected with the other functionality. So, coupling is a technique. It defines the range measure of the interconnection among the module. The main definition of coupling is the range of relation between the modules. The range of or level of relation between the modules. So couplings are mainly, for example, if A, B are two modules, A module is connected to the B module. In coupling, A, B are two modules. A module is connected to the B module. So A view all the properties of A, B. A module view all the properties of B and B view all the properties of A. Then A, B are highly coupled module. A, B are highly coupled module. That relation is existed in two directional, like that. For example, this is A module and this is B module. Okay. A view all the properties of B and B view all the properties of A. Then it is called as highly coupled module. Then it is called as highly coupled module. Second one, modules are strong interconnection. Modules are strong interconnection. When modules are strong interconnection, if the relation is highly coupled, if the relation is highly coupled, then modules are strong interconnection. One module, and the second type is one module A is connected to B. A view all the properties of B. A view all the properties of B, and B does not view properties of A, then A, B are weakly coupled. Relation is existed between A and B, but only one directional. For example, A is a module, another module is B is the another module. So for example, A and this is B. Okay. A view all the properties of B, and B does not view all the properties of A. Then it is called as a weakly coupled modules. Then it is called as a weakly coupled modules. One module A is not connected to B, and then the coupling is no coupling. No coupling means there are two modules A and B. A and B are same projects, existed in same project, but there is no relation between A and B. But there is no relation between A and B. So then it is called as a no coupling. So coupling are mainly three types: highly coupling, weakly coupling, and no coupling. Highly coupling means if A, B or A module A view all the properties of B and B view all the properties of A, then it is called as highly coupling. A view all the properties of B, but B does not view all the properties of A, then it is called as weakly coupling. A, B modules are existing in the project, but there is no relation between A and B, then it is called as a no coupling. Next one, types of coupling. So there are different types of coupling: data coupling, stamp coupling, common coupling, control coupling, and content coupling. So what is meant by data coupling? Two modules M1 M2 are coupled if they communicated by parameter passing of input parameters. So there are two modules, module M1 and module M2. Module M1 and module M2. Okay. So two modules are coupled. So one module is related to another module. They are communicated with input parameters. They are communicated with input parameters. So then the coupling is called as input parameters. Then the coupling is called as data coupling. Next one is stamp coupling. Stamp coupling means two modules M1 M2 are stamp coupling if they are communicated with passing information. Passing information means if the parameters are input parameters or output parameters or any functions, method, whatever it is. Two modules M1 M2 are stamp coupling if they are communicated with passing information. Passing information. Two modules are passing the information, then the coupling is called stamp coupling. Next, control coupling. Two modules